Drow is one of the weakest heroes in the game, all with 6. And oh, that was actually a kill.
Yeah. Zai as well as Universe once again. Like right now, they're not even getting like a huge amount of bonus.
Manages to set up on the Radiant. If they work, then this is probably going to will not be sufficient.
Raven's trying to kill off Crit, rotated up towards the top lane. That's easy with just the level 1 Gust, dissuading Raven, but the lane change up. Let's see how long it lasts for. You've already got Zai here. Raven needs someone to jump back out to. They TP'd in to help out, but it was Sam H who went to the shrine. He didn't actually go all the way in, but Crit and Arteezy have come out so far to try and fight Raven that maybe Sam H can capitalize. Tim's moving up to, they see him next to the Dire Observer. What Arteezy completes his TP out of safety. Zai, Chikuchi will get him away to safety, and Crit, well, he dies with a cause.
It would have been 2 kills for TNC if there was a dust on the Sand King. I think he's going to buy one soon. After that, it's going to annoy him that Zai was just able to freely run away there. Either him or Sam H.
Chikuchi just got burned from the Weaver. They've got a 3-second window now to catch out Zai. Lasso's available. They're going to commit it for the Dream Call from Universe. Trying to counter off the gank. Zai, he's able to Chikuchi himself away to safety, and Battle Rider will fall. Is TNC being aggressive, but underneath the Tier 1 tower. They get punished, and punished hard.
That's mid lane Sumail sitting in Invis.
Yeah, but there's a sentry ward. It's just a little bit further to the north. It sees Zai coming in, so Kuku knows he has to back up, but the arrow from Sumail and the Starfall damage. Fighting with the swarm of Zai.
Very nice.
Allows for a very good kill. The timing of it was perfect. He's hitting it now 600 gold. Really trying to get the BTs. Sam H.
Universe is taking a lot of damage from the 20 break.
With the curse as well, 1437, the damage, they need more! They don't have it. Puck gets home.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Soul Ring. I'll take it. That's the first time I've seen that. So generally what he does is he goes treads and then into straight blink. It's like he wants to self-evade the Drow aura, and that range creep, or that siege creep just did 100 damage in one shot. They were not ready for
Oh, Kuku, he's not ready for this. At least he has his BT, so even if he dies right now, which he definitely does, he still has his BTs available, but somehow going for more. 1437 burns the shrine. Sam H was thinking about coming into it, into the regeneration area, but now this just allows EG to look for a 3rd kill, going one after the other. Universe was going to be safe. The Lasso just cannot control anything when Crit's nearby.
And as I mentioned before this game started, if TNC get through the laning, put themselves in here.
And 5k behind, approaching 6k. At least the experience is only 2,000 in favor of
Yeah, the courier snipe.
Oh, the arrow. The observer wants a mail. Just saw it perfectly. Tim's had no idea what hit him until it literally hit him.
With drums, but they're not finding it.
No. They've been here before. Like,
oh, they're finding Tinker.
Yeah, bottom lane, back to the T2 tower. Zai's nearby, and the laser at least going to stop him from killing him off.
Oh, you're so close to foiling there.
Man, they actually need that Aghanim Scepter rather. Like, everyone needs to be playing this game. Oh, is they using regeneration for fail? Hello! Through the arrow up, looking for a target. They go for the curse. 1437 doesn't have matter. Now he does for the global silence, allowing to find the kill onto Sumail. Sam H will take it for the 451 gold. And they'd love to get a little bit more. The Tier 1 tower appears to be their target. And he's managed to find one. Burrow Strike from Tim's this time. He was looking to catch Universe, mid short away. The Universe Dream Call holds Tim still. Sam H in position. Crit. Not finding any opportunity. They don't have reveal against the SK, allowing to go for another Burrow Strike. With the silence of Universe, at least allowing. Okay, so there it is. The lasso is not allowing for anything. I was going to say, allowing Sam H just to watch everything going on.
Yeah, EG are dropping the ball a little bit there. I feel like they didn't need to lose anyone else than just the Marauder. TNC get more than what they came for. They got 3 kills, almost got the tower. Deso, actually we might need to wait with the rest of the items.
They Moonlight Shadow.
Big moment. Sam H could make a big play here.
The smoke is broken now. They don't have detection. Moonlight Shadow will wear off in 2 seconds time. So they fire up. The sentry ward is down. They found their target with a false promise. Allows Sumail to bail out of this one. The Dream Core making sure Sand King can stay exactly where he is. He has his epicenter available, but EG don't lose anybody. A quick sandstorm. Zai, Burrow Strike away. Tim's on the run from him. He has enough damage. Of course, he's got a freaking Drow Ranger behind him. So Zai, Kikuchi's forward. They want to trigger off the shrine, and they're going to get it. Universe jorted himself into the middle of all of TNC. They're bailing out of the shrine. The arrow will connect onto Tims. He knew what he was going to do in that time, but no one from EG is close enough, or is he? Zai, you know he just wants to slip through the back lines and find somebody, but with Universe down, maybe think like a second thought about it.
That was a bit of a pretty scrappy fight, but at the end of the day, I think but EG still, managed to at least get a kill on their way out.
That Shadow Blade being put to use already as the Batrider Tims, the Burrow Strike. It'll save Sam H, went down to 60 HP. The Global Silence combining with the Epicenter. They turn around onto Dro Ranger with the Flame Break. She'll burn from this, or will she? The damage, to keep her alive, she'll stay alive. Okay. No, here comes another Sentry Ward. Cuckoo with his TP forward. Finds the kill onto Arteezy. Crit did everything humanly possible with no false promise.
Oh, it actually takes longer than I thought. Maybe he's fine.
Man, get the bug off that 1437. It's the infestation. Ravens going in. The silence is there from Universe with the lasso. Quickly from Samael. Support is there. Crit this time around. He had the false promise to break it. But you've lost Samael. You're losing more. Maybe Raven. This is his time to shine. Needs the vision once more. Zai fighting an Infest. Cuckoo brings him the support. Master Machines to give the cover fire. PA still trying to get the bug off him and get rid of that negative armor. Zai running through the Master of the Machines. Revealed for half a second and gets rocketed to oblivion. EG! Man, you're calling the other fight scrappy. That's scrappy do right there.
Okay, Silencer did die, Toby, so that was I don't think EG can break the base that early, and they need to play for plan B.
But this was the problem you're talking about in the draft, why you were favoring TNC a little bit more. And while no, bottom lane's not gonna be a fight.
Are you sure about that?
Well, I'm surprised Sam H. He doesn't have lasso. It's on 5-second cooldown. He doesn't want to fight into it.
Oh, there's many EG heroes here.
Yeah, Blink Dagger just arrived. Tim's run away, but no! Universe, not only will he get the kill, he'll take the courier with it. Blinking forward, finding the pick.
Is that the Tinker Ward that set all of that up?
It was the Tinker Ward.
Yeah, that's not really what you put it for, but nice. Might be looking for a counterplay. Everything is ready on both sides for a fight.
Samael, the leap forward. He's hit the arrow with a Dream Coil. Okay, that's where you use your magical burst damage to find the kill.
The Tinker Ward has provided so much value. I think it just got panned out by Sam H. He's like, you know what, guys? We just lost.
Wait. Are they going to realize that Roshan's being done? Does PA have a look inside the pit? Roshan's so low. Raven's walking straight past it. Now Roshan gets triggered. He'll realize it. The Burrow Strike, it catches two, including the Chikuchiing Weaver. Arteezy is away. Support is there.
Yeah, if there's one thing EG aren't lacking is physical damage. They can kill Rosh pretty damn fast with a Crest, Swarm, and the Drow Ranger right-clicking. And Zai is going to be more than happy to die for the cause there.
Do you like the Silver Edge from the Dro Ranger?
Yeah, I do. It's strictly because of the PA, I think. And it's good enough, I think. Like, the Shadow Blade often provides the value that you need, but in this game the upgrade is valuable enough to go for it straight away, I think. It's got to give them a chance to kill that PA. As you talked about, they have the burst. They just need to be able to control him a little bit.
Really good scan from EG. They scanned just north of Roshan, looking for the rotation from TNC, and they pinged on two heroes. Already understanding the Tinker was in the lane and the SK. They see Tims again. This is how Tims died last time on the top lane. Hiding in the trees, thought he was fine, but the Dire Vision, the Observer just sees where the SK is preparing his attack.
They really want to fight this. TNC are sticking around. If Samael shows on this bottom wave, they could go for a play. EG are splitting up now. They're pinging him out. This is a dead puck if they see it.
Yeah, that's a long way. It's still a Yule Scepter on the puck. He just blinked. He orbed. He's dead. The question is, can he phase shift in time? He's able to do so. Global Silence. He's got the Yule Scepter available as well. Breaking free. Universe into the phase shift. Not only does he bait out the gank, he'll escape the gank, and Global Silence got burned for it. Bottom lane TPs are kicking in. Tims gets the Burrow Strike out. Looking for the kill over on Zai. Rocket Supply forward. They saw which way Zai went. He went north. But there's no follow-up. In fact, Tims is going in into a different angle. It's to the Mirana. The Burrow Strike in. Arteezy. The epicenter is out. They dusted him up. The reveal is on Arteezy. A gust creates a little bit of space, but not enough. Double sentries being planted down.
Aegis. Oh, they stopped the TP out from Tinker. That's really big.
Cuckoo's got nothing left to fight with. 1437 can curse all he wants. Cuckoo kills himself on the edge of the dream pole. The PA can do the work. Arteezy will fall. Both the sentries actually paying off. Now they turn their attention towards Zai. False Promise cannot protect him from the damage output that this PA can do. And they're looking for more. It's crit. Raven will have himself a double kill. Tim, the Burrow Strike, barely missing Universe. They could have been all dead. But EG will escape with Universe as the sole survivor of the EG war.
That is a really, really big game for especially the PA. Look at that gold swing for him. 1,200 gold gained there for the PA, 800 for the Sand King. In comparison, EG0's barely gaining anything, just a little bit of gain for the puck. But TNC, this is getting scary now. I feel like TNC are leading the game, and you're looking at the gold, and it's like Sliable stun is Stream Coil, and that doesn't last.
1437 may die here. He's a little bit out, but at the same time, Arteezy being initiated on that Blink Burrow Strike. He's the bigger kill. Starts his TP. They need a crit, and with the damage they have, it will be enough.
Oh.
Ah, goodbye, Universe!
I love playing this hero.
You just love the Graven bullets.
Oh!
Another hit, Zai!
It feels good just to watch it, you know?
Time-lapse this.
Yep, he will. But too late.
He's still taking the damage. He didn't want to go back into that horrible area. If he waited half a second longer, he might be able to kill Furia.
Alright, Raven, slow down. Don't crit on every attack, then you won't have it for the fight.
Yeah, because he can control that. Just put down the lucky charms for a second.
This is kind of funny. You look at Crit and he has 7 urns on the Oracle, but he just can't use them in the fight because heroes are getting bursted too fast. Like, he doesn't really get to heal people up. It's very uncharacteristic to see this many charges on an urn in a competitive game. It happens quite a lot of pub games where you're not watching your economy with it. Many of them use this urn.
Maybe he's going to put on the Tinker every time he sees it.
Yeah, that's pretty good, but he's never going to be in range.
Yeah, the range is the issue. Phantom Assassin are going to be on the run and evade the attacks from Zai. Alright, Roshan is up in about 10-15 seconds.
Both teams can kill this very fast. PA, one of the best heroes in playing Roshan. Innately wants to go for a minus on her. Crit has the evasion, so she can just solo it. Even with just this 10% lifesteal talent, can easily solo out a Rosh here. And now EG, they need to make it.
That Abyssal's so close for Raven. And they're actually going to have straight lockdown control now too.
This guy is going to kill everyone if they don't get him under control.
There goes the arrow. They're inside of Roshan. The PA illusion on his way in. They deal it quickly, committing Rift as well. Some decent abilities. He's already triggered off his aura. And Tim's, oh, wait for the timing. Roshan is low. Stifling Dagger goes in. Rockets as well. Roshan killed by the dive. And the epicenter! TNC lacquering it on top of Evil Jesus. Arteezy, Chris trying to keep him alive. Maybe it was enough here. We'll see if he does pop or not. He does, and he's back to full life. They have the buyback from the Weaver. They need to win this fight, but Raven, he's in the thick of it. Looking for the crits. Their mace will fall. They'll lose a gem of True Sight. The Burrow Strike creating a little bit more space here from Tim's. They need a little bit more here, TNC. They haven't done it just yet. 1437 will fall. Is their buyback? You've still got Tim's as well as Raven. This two-man Basher army killing off Evil Geniuses. Raven with the ultra kill. And Evil Geniuses committing heavily into that.
Yeah, they bought back both the... What's that?
It was just Weaver.
So they bought back the Weaver, but they dive 5 heroes. Who even got the Aegis in that mess?
I honestly, like...
Aegis was on Sumail, and he died again. The cheese is also used.
Cheese was consumed.
It might have been Arteezy who had it. He got healed for full.
Cheese was consumed by Arteezy.
Yeah. But in spite of that, so they had Aegis, cheese, and a buyback, and they lost the fight. That's pretty bad. But of course, like the positioning EG are in to take that Roche is a huge gamble play. I think it was the right choice to try to go for it. But if they get caught like that, 3 or 4-man laser twice, epicenter, 3-man burrow, you're just not winning that fight. But they kind of had to do something. They felt like they gave something away.
Are they going to force this? The Burrow Strike! The Sentry Ward was down. They saw him with a fresh Abyssal Blade at the front lines. Zai is gone. That's a dive back for him, and Cuckoo's looking for more. Crit has to false promise himself, allowing them to lasso Universe, bringing him down. And the bottom racks, it was Evil Geniuses that helped TNC fall apart. Now the shoe is most definitely on the other foot. And they get another blink Barrow. Crit will fall. Arteezy trying to be the cannon under the tier 4 towers. They will actually bring down SyndereN. The PA into the back lines. The laser, the rockets, the bash. Arteezy will fall. And EG will lose a second lane of racks guaranteed. The question is, how much longer do they stick in this game? Do they believe they still have what it takes? The draw lineup has failed.
Yeah, it's pretty much failed at this point. I mean, it's still possible. I don't think they should GG out. There is a chance of getting a fight. They win, and the reason I think the chance that they have is still that PA doesn't have a BKB. He might buy one now, or he might just go even harder on the damage. So they can kill Raven right when everything just clicks. Like you hit a good arrow, you get Silver Edge off, and everyone bursts him. It is really, really hard though, and I don't think they're going to win the fight if they don't kill Raven first. I think he's just going to slowly kill everyone together with the Tinker.
But there's no way they can do it though.
This Manta style was actually a really key pickup. He used it in that last fight as a Roche hit to remove Fate's Edict. One of the good counterplays EG have to this PA. It just doesn't exist. When he gets disarmed, he just breaks it and kills the Oracle right away, because Oracle has to expose himself to even get that spell off. And he can get punished really, really hard by Raven. And TNC very well executed game in my opinion here. This is not easy to play. Like when you're playing against a draw lineup and you're this far behind this early, it's difficult. But they found the two fights that they needed to put themselves in a great position. And now it looks like Raven, no BKB plan. He's gonna go for the butterfly once he gets that.
Yeah.
How do you?
You don't. It's just that simple. Evil Geniuses can win afraid that he just goes in solo and away from everyone else from TNC, but they can't control. They don't have that wonderful chronosphere that Universe could bring in game 1. Instead, it's Tim's being the aggressor. Tim's Barra Strike catching out 2-3 heroes every time. He's only now just looking to build up his Aghanim scepter. He's been hitting absolutely everything. I think he's on more control than we've seen from Sam H. Sam H is almost like that little distraction birdie, the red flag to the bull kind of thing. Go and attack this. Go and try and control this. Trick, you commit your false promise to control that.
It's actually true.
Like you can't.
He's level 15 on Bat Rider, and the Sand King's level 21.
You can't false promise 3 heroes in a line still.
No.
And now you got the BKB at least for Arteezy. He has this, but it's got no way to give distance. Like there's no also keeping in mind he went for the Shadow Blade and the Silver Edge to try and counter against the Phantom Assassin. He never was able to get his Hurricane Pipe. He never was able to get that repositioning item, which you kind of need to have for Draw Ranger in the fight.
Yeah, it's a fair point that he could have gone for a Force Staff after that Shadow Blade, or maybe even before, and then finished the Silver Edge.
Oh, here they come.
Hurt him.
Moonlight Shadow, they're right on top of TNC. How do they do it? The Global Silence 1437, cancelling them off. Zaya's low. Does he have a way out this one? Will he survive blowing up the epicenter? BKB at least protects Arteezy for the moment, but Cuckoo into the trees, spamming out the damage, and Raven crits against Samael. Look at the damage! They can't even hit him! They're trying and trying, but the blind are hitting the very, very visible. EG will lose 4 and the game. TNC will get a 1-1 result by taking game 2 in this first series of TI 7.
You pick Raven for your fantasy team, I think you gave a lot of points. 19-0, 200.